fascinated people for centuries, and the people who commit them are just as fascinating. Or maybe that's why there are so many TV shows on this topic. One of the more interesting centuries was the 15th century because of the way the crimes were committed. HBO has recently done a series on the 15th century papal family, where now Netflix owned the rights, which is where my interest was sparked in the family. After countless hours of research, I feel like I have come to know the Borgia family, especially Cesare Borgia. And I would like to share my information about to you, about his career, his younger life, his career, and his imprisonments. Caesar was born in 1475 to Cardinal Rodrigo Borgia and his concubine, Vanessa Cantanini. He was the eldest of Venosa's children and the second eldest of Rodrigo. This was his placement, which sent him into the role of the church, which is where he was educated for this sole purpose. He had a rocky start, so at the age of 5, in 1480, Pope Sixtus IV expunged his record. This allowed him to become the canon of the Cathedral of Valencia in 1482 at the mere age of 7. Cesare proved to be exceptionally brilliant. He studied at 2 different universities, the University of Perugia and the University of Pisa. This proved to be a foundation for the rest of his military and cardinal career. In 1491 and 1492, Cesare was the bishop and archbishop of 2 different cathedrals. So in 1942, when his father was elected Pope Alexander VI, it's no wonder why he became a cardinal, although Cesare detested this role. So he was more known for his amorosity than for his cardinalship. One of his more popular rumors is that he had a party that involved his 13-year-old sister, Lucretia Borgia. He's also known for the killing of his brother Juan, because Juan was the commander of the papal forces. In 1498, Cesare took over the role of commander after his brother's death and officially left the cardinalship. Cesare was impressive military. He took over 8 cities, and in August of 1500, he killed his brother-in-law because he thought he was invincible. This led to his decline. In 1503, Pope Alexander died, giving the family enemy, Giuliano della Rovere, Pope Julius II. Pope Julius II detested Cesare and sent him to Gonzalo de Coronado, the Spanish viceroy, who sent him to the Spanish prison of Chinchilla. Cesare escaped and was sent to a prison with heavier security, Mendia del Campo. He escaped this in 1506 and escaped to his sister and brother-in-law, the King of Navarre. In 1507, Cesare died in battle for the king. Cesare lived a story-worthy life. He killed his brothers and sisters, had his record expunged, and was imprisoned. He definitely avoided oblivion by making us remember him for thousands of centuries later.